Hey guys, so check this out. This is how to do a cutout from a low resolution into a higher one. So I'm gonna start out by doing a 4500 by 5400 custom. Me cutout. So I'm gonna go to 300 just to make sure we got the full resolution. Go to create. So this is the cutout I'm trying to make into a higher resolution. So this is what I got so far. Once I scale it up, you can start seeing it starts losing resolution, and this is what I have. So I can't really use this. So what I'm gonna do, taking all this kind of choppiness that you can see right here on the on some parts of the design. So I'm gonna add a filter and Gaussian blur, but I'm gonna go straight down here, blur, Gaussian blur. To make sure it's nice and blurred out. Make sure all those little sections that look like they were choppy, make sure everything's blurred out. Make sure everything looks like it's going to be straight. So just look at that threshold. Like say if I go too low, you can start seeing like those squares. So I'm going to start bringing it up until I don't see those squares anymore, until it looks like it might be pretty smooth. There you go. That's about right. So now I'm going to click OK. The Gaussian blur is added on it, and then I'm just going to radarize the layer just so I can add more stuff to it. So here goes. I'm going to go to Image, Adjustments, Curves. Once I go to Curves, I'm just basically limiting the color that's in between the blacks and the whites. So here goes. The more I add to it, the more sharper the image starts looking. So you're going to be kind of balancing out the whites and the blacks depending on how sharp you want the image. So say if I want it more sharper, I add more whites or I'd actually add more blacks and less whites. So as I'm going down the scale here, more whites or less whites is like more of a thinner image. If I go more into the black area, I add more whites. It's starting to look more like a thicker image. So that's about right there. What I'm looking for. Maybe add a little bit more just to add more sharpness. Let's black. All right, that looks about right. So go click OK. And then that's pretty much what I want. I'm just going to scale it up just a bit more just so we can get a nice cutout right there. I'm going to get this magic wand tool. Click on your selection. Click on the area you want cut out. You go to the layer via copy, and there you go. You just basically there's your cutout, nice and sharp. You go in a little closer, you can see all those edges that were all choppy are nice and smooth. So there you go. Just export as a PNG and use it however you want.